Firearm enthusiasts, this is Jeff with j.jrifleworld, and welcome to the review bar. Today we're going to be reviewing the Smith Wesson CSX. But before we begin, like always at j.jrifleworld, all of our firearms here for the reviews are completely safe with no ammunition, but today we do have the magazines in sight. The reason being is we do have the standard 12 round magazine that comes with the firearm, as well as it does come with a 10 round magazine, which we will not be demonstrating today because the 12 round magazine plays an important role in the grip of the firearm, which we will show you later on. The Smith Wesson CSX overall, I have to say, is a great firearm. The firearm is solid. Unlike most firearms, it does not have a polymer frame. It has an aluminum alloy frame. The reason being is, I really don't know what the reason being is, what they wanted to make. So, with that being said, I'm glad that they did it. The aluminum alloy frame makes the gun feel a lot more sturdier, a lot more complete. I feel like it gives it that complete 1911 feel. It's like the in-between of the M&P and you could say a 1911. The M&P Shield is a great gun. We'll do a review on that one day. But this right here, the CSX, I have to say, I do like it. The only thing I do not like about the CSX would be the takedown. The takedown of the CSX, we'll get into that, is a little bit complicated. And no matter how much you practice, no matter how much you do take the gun down, it's still a challenge. But with that being said, the positives on the firearm is that it has an ambidextrous safety, it has an ambidextrous slide release, it has an ambidextrous mag release. The firearm itself has a great trigger pull. I do not know the poundage, but it is nothing to be worried about, and nothing to be that it's too soft or that it's too hard. I have to say it's all around. It's right there in the middle. So the firearm trigger pull is not bad at all. It's a very short stroke. The reset on it is pretty good as well. With that being said, I'll show you guys the safety. The safety is ambidextrous, like I talked about, but it is right here. So right here on this side, and then again, it's right here over here on this side. So, you know, up is safe, down is fire. With that being said as well, we'll show you how the gun fits in your hand without the magazine, and then we'll show you how it fits in your hand with the magazine. So, if you did not have the magazine in your hand and you had the standard 10 round in, the standard 10 round would sit very flush and your pinky would hang off at this point. So it will be uncomfortable. You kind of slip off of it. It doesn't give you that good solid grip that you need when you fire a 3-inch barrel 9mm. They get a little bit jumpy on you, which I also have to say, this firearm is not that jumpy at all. It has a lot more control than other shorter inch barrel guns, and I have to say that's one thing that I do like about it. But let me show you how the grip goes with the 12 round magazine in. So again, there are no bullets in this magazine. 12 round magazine, it will be inserted inside and it gives you that extra feel. So now your pinky is completely on the firearm. It is on the frame. It has a great grip. So if you do your standard tight grip, your thumb is still not at the front of this firearm and you have a good solid hand on it. You can, when you fire this, put pressure on the slide. It will not stop the slide from completing its complete action and getting the gun into battery. With that being said, it has a very heavy draw with a great action. The spring in it is amazing. I'll show you that when we do take it apart. And like I said, it's an all-around phenomenal firearm. Definitely something that if you want to get to concealed carry would be something that I would pick up. Recommendation-wise, you could wear this with sweatpants. Like I said, it's not very heavy. If you holster it, you don't got to worry about a heavy firearm, like if you wore sweats to pull down your sweats or to worry about something like that happening. But again, besides that, it's great. The one thing I do want to show you that I almost forgot about before we go into the takedown of the firearm would be the sight picture. The sight picture on this firearm is a great picture. It's very easy to find the window as well as put the sight on the target that you're looking to shoot. That being said, again, let me show that to you over here. So this is the sight picture. If you can see the V, it's great. If you can't see it, then I don't know, I'm gonna tell you, I'm here by myself, so that's as good as it's about to get for you. Again, so let's get into the breakdown of this firearm and why I completely hate it. So, if you can see here, you have to line the second notch, not the first one. The first one is your slide lock. The second notch right here is what has to be lined up with this pin. Is what has to be lined up with this pin in order to push this pin, this little pin, out to release the slide. So, again, you need something very small to do that, as well as at the same time you have to hold this spring tension back and find that little notch. Let's see if we get this. I'm going to use some unconventional tools, like a drill bit, but it works. So let's just see if this works out well today. So right here, I use my hole saw that I had in my drawer because I don't feel like running to the gun shop. So you have to line this up the way I am. I kind of hold it. It hurts your hand, I kid you not. But see, it's a little bit harder to get, but that's why we do these reviews. But once we line it up, it should be right about there. You can swing your hand around and pop it out. But you saw all that you have to go through and all different angles to try and hold the firearm back to actually get that apart. My firearm is greased always, so you can tell. This is the internals of it. It is pretty simple, pretty easy to take apart. Safety's on, but that's pretty much it. This is the underbelly of the slide. Spring is a great spring. It's not a plastic spring like we see in a lot of firearms today. It is an aluminum spring body. So that does, again, play another role in how this firearm feels on a daily basis or while you're shooting it and why they feel so solid, as well as the aluminum to metal contact. With that being said, though, to put the slide back together to the frame, you would simply push it back. Again, find this, which is a lot easier to find it now because you can see right there, that little second notch is above the circle. You're gonna insert your pin and then just click it in. So going together is way better than taking it apart. Again, that being said, this firearm, I give this a 9 out of 10 only because of having to pop the pin out and how annoying it is. So maybe on the CSX version 2, they could fix that to something simpler of a takedown. But again, thank you guys for watching. I'm glad I could be here to do these reviews for you. If you have anything to say or anything you want me to do reviews on, please leave a note in my comments. But before we go, I do wear these 9-line shirts. I do want to do a little bit of a review on them as like a hidden review in my video. 9-line makes great shirts. I have a bunch of them. Again, nobody, Smith & Wesson, 9-line, nobody pays me to make these reviews or asks me to do them. I do them because I believe in their products, and that's what I would like to give out to my customers as well as sell to my customers and to inform my customers and my viewers about. But back to it, 9-line is a great shirt. They make them with all different types of designs on the back. I have all of them. I wash them constantly. My wife always jokes around me, oh, you're going to shrink them, you're going to shrink them. You wear them so much, and they don't shrink. They really don't shrink. If I mess them up, it's because I put holes in them in the gunsmithing shop. But besides that, it's a great shirt. Thank you for making them, and great product. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you soon.